Have you ever wondered why, in moments of extreme danger, some people instinctively begin to chant a mantra? What is it about certain sacred syllables that seem to stop accidents, avert disasters, and transform fear into peace? Could it be that beyond all logic and reason, sound holds a power we've forgotten? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring one of the most profound secrets in Buddhist wisdom, the mystical power of mantras during life-threatening situations. This isn't about superstition or blind faith. This is about energy, vibration, consciousness, and the sacred science of sound. What you're about to discover may change how you view protection, fear, and even death itself. Let's start with the most essential question: what is a mantra? Mantra is not just a word. It's not even a sentence. It is a vibrational form, as a sound pattern encoded with spiritual frequency. Buddhism, mantras are considered dharmi, vessels of protective energy. When pronounced with focus and faith, a mantra doesn't just move air, moves reality. And the most astonishing part, countless stories across centuries, cultures, and continents tell of people who survived certain death simply because they chanted a mantra. Let's begin with one such story. A woman was traveling alone on a rural highway late at night when her car broke down. With no signal on her phone and no help in sight, he was soon approached by a group of men whose intentions quickly became threatening. Horrified, he remembered something her grandmother used to say: when you are in danger, chant the name of Avalokiteshvara. So he closed her eyes and began to chant Namo Guanchi Sin Pusa over and over, soft light first, then louder. With her shock, the men suddenly paused. One of them stepped back, visibly shaken. Another said, "Let's leave. Don't feel good about this." They turned and walked away. Later, when he shared her story at a temple, a monk smiled and said, "You didn't call for help, you became help. The sound of that name isn't yours. Belongs to the compassionate energy of the universe. You simply opened the door." This is what Buddhist mantras do. They open the door to forces beyond the physical. Let's explore why. Modern physics tells us that everything is vibration. Every object, every cell, every thought carries a frequency. Mantras, perfected over thousands of years, are designed to resonate with the highest frequencies of light, love, and protection. When chanted sincerely, they create an energetic shield, real, measurable, and effective. But there's more. In Buddhist understanding, certain mantras are directly linked to specific Bodhisattva, the beings of infinite compassion and wisdom, who vow to help all sentient beings. When you chant their mantra, you're not just calling a name, you're aligning with their presence. You're tuning your heart to their signal. Like the Great Compassion Mantra, or the Heart Sutra Mantra, or even the simple yet powerful Hum Mani Padme Hum. Each carries a different frequency. Each touches a different part of your soul, but all of them share one thing: they lift you above fear, above danger, above illusion. Now, let's talk about pronunciation. Many people ask, do I have to say the mantra perfectly? The answer is sincerity is more important than perfection. Yes, correct pronunciation amplifies the effect, but even a child chanting imperfectly can invoke protection if their heart is pure. Remember, the energy behind the mantra matters more than your accent. Let's dive into another real-world case. Man was caught in a massive earthquake. Buildings collapsed around him. People screamed. Dust filled the air. The moment of sheer panic, he recalled the small mantras taught to him in childhood. Without thinking, he began to chant one Palm Amits of Baharai. The ground shook, Dean fell near him but missed. He crawled through rubble, still chanting. After hours, he emerged unharmed. Every other person in his building was injured. Later, he said, "It wasn't me chanting. Something else was chanting through me." This experience is common. Moments of extreme fear, mantras seem to rise on their own. Because the soul remembers, because the heart knows what the mind forgets. You may ask, is it really the mantra saving them, or just luck? Heck, depends on your definition of luck. From a spiritual perspective, nothing is random. What we call luck is often stored merited blessings from past actions triggered by present sincerity. When you chant a mantra in crisis, it's like turning on a beacon where stored merit activates, where hidden protectors awaken. The spiritual world, normally quiet, responds. And this brings us to a powerful truth with the mantra is not match, it is alignment. To aligns your fear with faith, or panic with power, or separation with connection. And in that alignment, miracles occur. Let's now explore how you can begin using mantras, not just in crisis, but as daily protection. First, choose a mantra that resonates with you. It could be Om Mani Padme Hums for compassion, linked to Avalokiteshvara. Om Tare Tiadare Dure Soha for swift help, linked to green terror. Namo Amitufo for peace, rebirth, and clarity, linked to Amitsufta Buddha. Gate Baragate Parasam Date Bodies Vatas from the Heart Sutra for transcending illusion. Start with one, chant it daily, even for 5 minutes, not just with lips, but with heart. Let the sound vibrate in your body, let it fill your space. Second, in times of danger, confusion, or stress, chant it aloud or silently. While driving, while walking, while afraid, you will feel the shift. Third, learn the meaning. Understand the being you are connecting to. Visualize their form, their light, their compassion. Because chanting is not just sound, it is a relationship. Let's end with a reflection. You live in a world of unpredictability, storms, accidents, openness, conflict. But within all this uncertainty, there exists an anchor, the frequency that cannot be broken. The mantra. It doesn't require belief, just openness. It doesn't demand perfection, just presence. You don't need to be a monk or a saint, you just need to be sincere. Because when you chant, and not to escape fear, but to transform it, you become part of a lineage of protectors who carry the torch of ancient sound into modern chaos. And through that sound, you remind the world light is always available. So we invite you to share in the comments. Have you ever experienced protection through chanting? Do you have a favorite mantra, or are you just beginning? Let us walk this path together. And if this touched your heart, support this channel. Like, subscribe, and help us bring sacred wisdom to those who need it most. The next time danger appears, set doesn't freeze, don't run. And watch this universe respond.